Now she'll have to vote in a new House district. Map makers drew new lines right through the middle of her neighborhood. Some are in the old House District 47, while others like Rondina are in the new House District 48. Well, let's measure. From the Wheatsville property line to the school, it's 1, 2, 3, 15, 16, 77, 78, 110, 149, 150. By my count, about half as close as it should be. In the end, both chambers passed the legislation, but the governor said no with the veto. He agreed texting while driving is reckless and irresponsible, but said a ban would be a government effort to micromanage the behavior of adults. When you talk about that spirit of sacrifice, it often comes with a cost. 86% of volunteer firefighters nationwide spend their own money on resources. And to make matters worse, here in Texas, this legislative session, lawmakers cut their funding from $25 million to $7 million. It's this simple. If police pull you over, before they only had to get your consent on audio and video to search your car. Now they have to call their supervisor first for approval and get your written consent. It's already legal to scatter your ashes in state parks, but only in certain places. That's how it would be for burials too, most likely on adjacent lands. The bill would have essentially split the Texas map. It got a lot of attention, but never made it out of committee. It would have meant 26 counties, their own state, with a capital in Amarillo. Swinford's idea stemmed from something beyond just the panhandle, though. History shows when Texas became part of the nation in the 1840s, you could actually carve out as many as 5 states. And like Swinford, a lot of people have tried to do something like this over the years. It's been 2 years since crews have even been able to think about setting a prescribed fire. Our dry conditions during the drought have made it too risky. This site in North Hays County is on the lower edge of AWU's land. The county just lifted its burn ban, and as other areas follow suit, you can expect to see AWU start to set more fires like this in the future. And if that's not enough, consider the number of shuttle buses. There will be 450 of them. If you line them up front to back, one after the other, they'll stretch nearly 3.5 miles. That's like starting at the state capitol downtown and traveling south on Congress Avenue, across the river, past the food trailer court, even beyond St. Edward's University, almost all the way to Highway 290. The places where it will be the worst, those shuttle bus pickups. 3 years, and this is what it took to cut that computer forensics backlog. $287,000, 2 new staff members, and 6 new workstations. Because of those additions, the backlog went from 45 cases in 2009 to just 16 today. And the average wait time went down too, from a year to just 3 months. The Department of Public Safety says there's still room for improvement, especially when that caseload keeps going up. This election, you have 2 choices for representation. This is Prop 3. You get to vote for a mayor for the entire city, then one of 10 council members, depending on where you live. This plan has an independent citizen commission to draw the districts.
In a way that protects neighborhoods and voters from the wiles and tricks of politicians and their gerrymandering.
And here's Prop 4. You get to vote for a mayor and 2 at-large council members for the entire city, then one of 8 council members, depending on where you live. Who draws these districts? It's still up in the air.
Right now, we're just looking at